And with that being said, I will say hello, everyone.
Oh,
Yes. Welcome to the Stream Void Podcast, episode 147.
oh, thank you.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I am Mikey T, and of course, across from me is Curb Stomped.
Bonjour.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
Yes, sir.
And you are listening to Stream Void Podcast.
Yes, sir.
This is a show
Mhm.
that is about life,
Yes.
video games, and everything in between.
Wow. Cool.
Right? It's literally a show about everything.
Everything, everywhere, all at once, I believe.
Yeah.
They stole it from us.
They sure
They
did.
owe us an Academy Award.
Speaking of Academy Awards,
Uh-huh.
how was your week?
Oh, how was my week?
How was your week? How was your... it's currently Wednesday.
Yeah.
There was a big thing that was going on Sunday, kind of a big deal.
Uh-huh.
So
What was the big deal?
What it was your 10
Oh,
the thing,
okay.
wrapping
That's
up your
what we're
10,
talking
10
about?
stream.
Okay.
And the wife wanted to go hunting.
Well, I didn't end it on 10.
No, I know
on
you ended it on
Sunday.
Monday.
Okay. whatever.
So now it is Wednesday,
Yeah.
and we are now recording the podcast and being live
Uh-huh.
on various different platforms, but not Twitch because
Twitch didn't like us
didn't
today.
like us
That's
going
okay.
live on Twitch.
That's okay.
So yeah, it is Wednesday.
Yeah.
My dudes.
Yes, it is Wednesday, my dudes. Wow. Okay, you're right.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me about this
Okay.
whole 10-10
Yeah.
shenanigan end.
Well, I talked about it a little bit on
Yes,
the
yes, you
Sunday, whenever the last podcast.
that was when you were in the first half.
Yeah.
Now we're through the second half.
we
and
finished
the
it
final
up,
half.
wrapped it up. Yep.
Wrapped it up.
Uh-huh.
Let me know.
Uh-huh.
Give me some details.
Some deets.
Show me the stats. Give me your stats.
Well, the stats are like 14-day stream, pretty much almost 100% uptime. When I left here after the podcast, the Instagram Live ended.
Uh-huh.
So
You
I
were
had to
live for
rush
too long?
home. No, it was like I connected to your Wi-Fi, and then when I disconnected, it was like, oh, we don't like that, so we're gonna end it. And Instagram is not like when you view Instagram on the web, it's not like you just go to the Instagram Live for me and it
It's
just
like a
shows a
unique
new
link.
one. Yeah. Well, it's not really unique. It just won't show the new one
Yeah.
unless you like manually refresh it or whatever. So anyways, I was gonna go to the grocery store, so I had to like run home to not have a black screen on stream. So I did that, and then it ended. I did an Instagram Live again. I went for a bit of a walk around, and then I went to the grocery store, and the stream ended immediately when I went into Safeway. Like it was over.
Yeah.
So that sucked. But apparently the Instagram Lives have better bit rate or frame rate or something. It looks better than on YouTube. I was told. So. But so pretty much 100% uptime beyond that. Now it seems Twitch doesn't let you have a video or a stream longer than 48 hours. It just automatically will be like, your stream's over, and it restarted.
Yep.
Because I'd get like every day or every other day I'd get like, here's your stream stats. And I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Because I had like, it said I would have been a lot live for like 120 hours, but it said I'd only been streaming for like 4 hours on Twitch. So
Wild.
And the other thing too is like through the whole thing, I dropped like 1,000 frames.
That's it.
That's it.
It's pretty
like
good.
the whole time.
Yeah.
So it's like, why am I doing a regular stream? It'll be like, oh, you just dropped 5,000 frames. But this one I went for 14 days straight.
That's
I don't
weird.
know. I don't know.
Maybe some driver update allowed you to
Well,
push through?
something must. The other thing too is that all of a sudden the Streamlabs chatbot decided like, yeah, we'll count hours again. Because they always check it like in the thing and be like, that's not working still. And I'd be like, I don't know how to fix it. I've tried.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, it's working. It's like, well, that's good timing, I guess. So people that were viewing got a lot of extra hours in the stream. But yeah, it was good. I had a good time. Lots of fun. I basically, but when I wasn't sleeping, obviously I'm not talking, but I did talk pretty much the whole time when I was streaming. So by the end, my voice was a little bit froggy.
Yeah, I bet.
But it
should have done a XQC style stream.
Which is what?
You
just sit there and
and eat.
No, I can't do that.
and quote unquote react.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck, dude? That's my impersonation of XQC.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty on point.
Yeah. I mean, I ate on stream, whatever. I would go to the corner store and restock on energy drinks. I drank like 26 Monsters during the stream, all Ultra Peachy Keen.
Nice.
Nothing different.
Nice.
I did some
Do you have any more surprise visits? Any
No,
more?
no, nothing like that. No one popped in. Did a bunch of door dashing, but
Yeah,
I
of
also
course.
had a bunch of. I bought 12 cheese frozen pizzas before the
Yeah,
stream.
yeah.
Fuck, I'm sick of those damn things. I only
Yeah, I
ate like
bet.
6 or 8 of them, but still, it was like I don't want another fucking pizza. I mean, I had my own cheese and pepperoni to spice them up, but I'd just be like, I'm sick of this shit. But I didn't have anything else to eat, so I just ate them anyways.
Should have put on some, just jazzed them up a little bit more. Put some anchovies on there.
I don't have anchovies.
It's too bad.
So, and I wouldn't put anchovies on it either. Actually, I've never had an anchovy, so maybe I would like it. It's just a salty fish, right?
Essentially,
Yeah.
it's probably delicious on a
Yeah,
pizza.
Well, someone must like it. Otherwise, why would they do it?
Exactly.
I can't talk shit about it. I guess if I'm going to eat pineapple on a pizza, I can eat an anchovy on pizza.
Pineapple
probably.
on pizza is perfectly logical.
I mean, that's because you're Canadian.
That's
why you say
I guess
that.
so.
It's a food of our national heritage.
Yeah, the pineapple.
Exactly. But watched a lot of movies, 10 the nights out. I ended up sleeping on the couch.
Yes.
I did a little changeroo with the lighting, so it made it easier to sleep on the couch. Because I wasn't going to initially. But I did move the camera into the bedroom and look, and I was like, I'm going to have to have just as much light in here to even do it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just sleep out here and whatever. I slept pretty good this time, so.
Good.
What else?
How was the ass blasters?
Yeah, well, from
Tremors
Tremors
3.
3, pretty good.
Yeah.
I've never seen Tremors 3 before, so
Did you watch Tremors 2 too?
yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Nice. Yeah, I was there for 1.
The
I was there for the start of 3.
oh yeah, I'd never seen 2 or 3 before. 3 was better than 2,
Yes, way better.
but 1 is by far the best of them.
Yes.
But yeah, like the special effects for the ass blasters was pretty bad. Like
Yes.
pretty bad.
Real bad. It was in that is it with the same time as Eight-Legged Freaks?
No, this was
No?
much earlier
Or
than
much
Eight-Legged
earlier?
Freaks. I
Oh,
think
what am I-
Eight-Legged
what-
Freaks
I'm-
is like 2010.
I'm thinking of
This was like 2001.
Yeah. There's a movie that's in my head that I feel like it looks like that, but I don't know what the frig it is.
Okay.
We'll just
It
carry
looked
on.
like they did puppetry to do the ass blasters, but then they just like pasted them all over the screen and added like CGI fucking flaming farts over their ass. Stuff like that.
Yes.
But it was a way better movie than 2. I
Yes.
enjoyed 2, but like 2 tried to get a little too much into the slapstick, which wasn't funny really.
Yeah, I don't remember much of 2, probably because it was
Yeah.
just
Well,
not
it had
good.
Fred Ward in it, and he just, I don't know, he was so old. Like in Tremors 1, he was still old, but he was like not that old. And then
Yeah.
Tremors 2, he's like even older, but he has long hair, and it just, I don't know, man. It didn't come together well.
No.
I liked in part 3 though. They had Melvin or whatever his fucking name was, the kid from the first
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
He made
yeah.
an appearance. I was like, oh shit, it's him. So that was pretty good. But we watched that. We watched, I don't know, a lot of horror. I watched the new Candyman. I watched one of the recent Scream movies. We watched Men again because I had a request from Pixacat who was like, I want to watch a spooky movie that's really fucked up. And I was like, oh yeah, let's watch Men. That's one's
I
fucked
don't know,
up.
men.
It's about a woman whose husband dies and she goes to the countryside to sort of have a, vacation,
Uh-huh.
relax, whatever, grieve. And then a lot of fucked up shit happens.
No.
It's very weird, like disturbing.
You watched The Cell?
The Cell, yep.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
That's a classic one.
That's
No one
so
knew.
good.
I was trying to hint to it, and no one could understand what movie I was talking about. I was giving all these hints about. I didn't say like, oh, it stars Jennifer Lopez or whatever. Actually, I did at the end because no one could figure it out. And then I was finally like, it's The Cell, and they're like, oh, I've never heard of The Cell. It's like, what the fuck? No one's heard of The Cell?
The imagery in that is
Yeah.
so good.
It
It's
still
just so good.
stands up too.
Yeah? I haven't watched it in quite some time.
Yeah, the special effects were still pretty good. I mean, it was a huge budget movie,
Oh, yeah.
and it had like a lot of big, like Jennifer Lopez was not at her hugest at this point, but she was getting big.
Yep.
But it had Vince Vaughn in it and Vincent D'Onofrio and whatever. So there was a pretty big budget behind
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
So
What an amazing show.
yeah. We watched the new God, what was that movie? Oh, Evil Dead Rise,
Yeah.
which was
Oh.
okay.
And I saw that the art for it on the stream. I was like, what
Yeah.
the heck is this Evil Dead Rise? Does it just have that? Does it linked to?
Well, it
Evil
has
Dead?
the Necronomicon, but they don't even call it the Necronomicon. It's called like I don't even know what it's
Just
called.
the Book of the Dead.
No, it's got some Italian or like Latin name they call it, but it's not the Necronomicon. I mean, it's connected in the fact that they're possessed and they're trying to kill each other, but other than that, there's no. Well, she does say. What did she say?
I'll swallow your soul.
No, she didn't say that, but at the end, she said like "come get some" or whatever,
Yeah.
like Ash does or whatever.
In her best Ash impression.
No,
Come get some.
she had and there's a chainsaw, of course, and
Of course.
whatever. But I was watching it and I'm like, oh my god, this fucking kid that summoned the demons. I'm like, that's the kid from fucking the live action One Piece. He was like the blonde kid with the glasses that wouldn't join Luffy's squad in the first episode. I don't know. I don't know his name is, but I'm like, I swear to God, that's that fucking kid. And yeah, it was him.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because I was like, I recognize this fucking dopey kid, but I'm like, where the fuck would I recognize this kid from? But I think the last Evil Dead one they did a few years ago when they're in the cabin was better than this one. This one, they're in like an apartment building and the elevator breaks and they're all stuck on like the 13th floor and all the neighbors get killed and then they turn to Evil Dead and whatever. It was fine, but...
It's no Cabin in the Woods style.
I wanted to watch that on stream and everyone poo-pooed it. They're like, that movie's stupid. I'm like, what are you talking about? That movie's like a 10 out of 10. I love that movie. So good. So, anyways.
Yeah.
But as for gaming during it, I played a bunch of different games. Lots of Pokemon.
Every time I tuned in, it was either Pokemon or Liza P.
Yeah, Pokemon and Liza P dominated the gaming landscape. I also played Like a Dragon Ishin. I played some other GameCube games. I played Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, License to Drive, Sweet 16.
Oh my God.
Oh, what an atrocious game. It was bad. But man, yeah, Liza P, I beat it. I wrapped it up. It was a lot of deaths, dude.
What was your total death count?
Like 320. So.
Seems low.
Seems low.
Seems
you think
low.
so? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I didn't get I got a bad ending though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a final boss that you can fight, or you can like say there's two options. Like you can well, you're never gonna play this, so spoilers. You can either fight the boss, basically Geppetto. Anyways, spoilers.
Well,
spoilers.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's obvious that it would be Geppetto.
So he built the puppet of me, the character you play,
Old
to like go and fight all these other robots and collect the ergo, which is what keeps puppets alive.
Yeah.
But he wanted to collect
That's
the
cool.
memories and everything so he could bring back his real son back to life. So at the end, it's either...
That sounds dope.
So you can either... He's like, you've finally beaten everything. Now I need to take your heart to bring my boy back to life. So you can either be like, yeah, okay, take my heart. Or you'd be like, nah, fuck that, I want to live. So if you say like, nah, fuck that, I want to live, then you have to fight his son, who's now a puppet.
Yeah.
Who's like, just like all demonic and whatever. So I fought him like 15 times or whatever, and then I was like, I just want to get to New Game Plus, so I'm going to give him my heart. So then I gave him my heart.
Yeah.
And then you go to New Game Plus, and you can play through with all your levels up
Juiced
and everything.
Up. Yep.
But you can even get juicier in New Game Plus, because there's like
juicier.
more levels to your, what do you call it? Your abilities tree, basically.
Mhm.
When you go to New Game Plus, it's like, oh, there's a whole nother section? Like, holy fuck. But it's also like you start at like I was like level 80 or whatever it was. So the first boss, I beat him no problem.
Yeah.
Just, I also like when you first play through, you get to the first boss, it's like, you have 2 heals. When you go this time, it's like, I have 10 heals. Like,
Easy mode.
I'm not going to die here. So it took me like 40 deaths to beat the first boss the first time through. Second time through, 1 death. So
as you try and remember all the patterns.
At that point, man, you don't even need to know the patterns.
You just run in there and smash.
Well,
X.
and I have a fully leveled up acid spear, so I'm just like, psh, 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 like doing 300 damage a stab. So it was pretty good. But that's the first ever Souls game I've basically beaten, really.
Yeah.
I beat Star Wars Fallen Order? Jedi? What's it called? Star Wars
Jedi
Fallen
Tricks?
Order? Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, Fallen Jedi Order.
Yeah.
Jumping.
So
guy?
that one
Yeah.
is kind of like a Souls-like, but it's like really
It's
easy.
definitely Souls-like. Yeah.
It's super easy though. Like I mean, sometimes you'll fight a boss and you'll be like, I'm a little out leveled, but there's nothing like in a regular Souls game.
Yeah.
But I beat that. But this one's like a legitimate one. So, but there was things I didn't like about it. Like there'd be a lot of times the boss will like jump up in the air and you'll be tracking him, but it'll like pan the camera up and it'll be like, all I see is my model. How am I going to time like the parry?
Butt.
Well, how am I going to time a parry when I can't even
Yeah.
see like what's going on in the sky? So it was a bit of a pain that way, but I liked it a lot. So it was like 80 hours, I think, to beat it, and then every night after I played it, I would go and watch my DSP videos before bed. And then I would watch like This Is How You Don't Play of DSP playing Liza P. So he's very bad at games,
Yes.
but he's also good at the same time. So it's like sort of like a yin and a yang here.
Yeah.
Where he'll be like, he beat the game in like 30 hours. It took me like 70 or whatever. He only died 140 times, but his deaths were like so stupid because he would do like, I'd be like, why would you do what you did there? I don't understand. But then he would fight a boss. He wouldn't summon, first of all. I had to summon and beat every boss.
Yeah.
But he would beat a boss in like 2 or 3 tries. Where I'd be like, I died like 30 times. But then when he died, it'd be like, are you fucking stupid? Like, you didn't see what was going to happen to you here? So it was interesting anyways. But then I was like, man, DSP's better than me. That's disheartening. But then I was like, wait. He beat Dark Souls 1 like 3 times. He beat Dark Souls 2 twice.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3 twice. Elden Ring twice. He played Sekiro. He's played Wo Long. He's played Bloodborne. He's played Demon Souls at least twice. Like, he's played through these a lot. He should be better than me.
Yeah.
But
he's got a little bit more experience, a little bit more pedigree.
but he's also so bad.
yes.
It's crazy. So
Maybe he's just bad for so that people can make videos about how bad he is.
no, he hates that because he thinks he's a professional, like the best gamer.
Yeah.
So
10 out of 10 gamer.
yeah, there's a classic video of him saying like, if you want to know the truth, I'm like one of the top video game players in all of the country, and he's like deadly serious.
Yes.
There's another good one too where this will be my last DSP thing. His girlfriend is sitting next to him. And he's like, you know what? I come on here and I want to play games. I just want to have fun. Like, if I want to be good, I could be good. I could practice it. I could become good. And his girlfriend's sitting there, like, looking at him like this. She's just going, like, pretending to, like, do a cocksucking motion. And then he looks over at her and she's just like, yeah. This is his ex-girlfriend, but
Yeah.
it was still funny as hell. But, yeah, I think if I did it, well, if I do something like this again, I probably wouldn't do 2 weeks. Because it was not that I found it hard to do or whatever, but it was just like too much of a good thing, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you could how I could be able to do that because I get just absolutely drained after 4 hours. I'm just like, fuck.
Well, it was a lot of energy drinks, and the other thing is I didn't have a lot of. I only had 1 nap, I think, on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be like, I'd be playing Like a Dragon Ishin, which is a great game. I like it a lot. But I'd be like, I'm going to fall asleep here. So I'd be like, okay, time to switch to Liza P. Because there's no like downtime.
Yeah.
Where Like a Dragon Ishin, it's like, okay, now they're doing their talking bits and it's story time. And even in like the side quests, it's like a lot of talking.
Mm-hmm.
But in Liza P, it's just like, you got to be focused on it. So
Yeah.
that's what I would do if I was getting tired or whatever. But I mean, it would be like near the end, it was like, okay, there's a lot of lurking going on.
Mm-hmm.
People have been watching me for 12 days straight. So it's like, they're not around or whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it was
for
just
sure.
like, okay.
You can't play off the crowd's energy to.
Yeah, and I just would talk about whatever the whole time. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like anything too crazy. But yeah, it was good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
I had
good.
fun. Yeah. And that was pretty much it. Like yesterday, I didn't do any. I'm not going to stream again until November.
Yeah.
I'm taking this time off. But we did a whole thing one night. It was like whatever 1 a.m. I'm watching DSP videos, and I was just talking, like describing. I didn't broadcast them. I would just like talk about them.
Yeah.
About how bad he is and everything like that.
Don't want a sniper roll situation on your hands.
Well, no, but I mean, people stream DSP all the time, so it's not like I would get in trouble for it. But no one wants to see.
But you want to be a quality reactor.
Well, I mean, I just would be like talking about what he was doing and how bad he was. And he would say stuff like, I spend so much time getting ready for my streams, and I work on them, and I work on the background. It's like, God, no, you don't. No, you don't do anything. Like, but we got talking about like streaming and everything like that. So at like 2 a.m, 3 a.m, I got out of bed in air quotes, and we did a whole discussion with the people in the chat that were still hanging out about streaming and like what to do and like ideas and whatever. So I got a whole streaming schedule thing worked out and different ideas of what to do and blah blah blah. So
nice.
During the next week or so, I'm going to get everything, you know, ready to go for the November or whatever. And the other thing too is I need to get my other computer done.
Yes.
No more procrastinating here. So I'm thinking I'm going to bring we're going to do it here when you have time, but we're going to have to get like the last pieces I need to get going here.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's been too fucking long.
Yeah.
So anyways.
Once that snow flies, I'll have a little bit more time because we're not going to be going out hunting all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll figure that out anyways. So.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'll shut up about it now. I have nothing else to say really.
Okay.
About it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other things I forgot that I want to mention.
Could be.
I'll bring it up later.
Yeah. Sounds good.
What about you?
At work's just work. It's very. Hang on, I gotta put my chair up a little. Nah, it didn't go far at all. Yeah, work is just work. Nothing too exciting going on.
Yeah.
We're almost, I think, going to be out of Lytton. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
It'll burn down next year. You'll be back. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're working on the last little bits of it now, and there's just a lot of quality control that needs to happen.
Are they people still fucking around and not taking the right pictures?
All the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
I need to put together a document that has all of these are the pictures I want.
Yeah.
These are the pictures that Telus wants. Just do it.
Yeah,
Just take the pictures. It's so easy to do.
Yeah.
Why don't you do it?
Exactly.
So yeah, it's just been work. It's been boring. There hasn't been anything too exciting happening. Went to Penticton.
Okay.
On
Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a message in the chat from Nine Arsons like,
yeah,
I'm here with Mikey. We can't hear you, but we're lurking. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I took my Jeep to Braby Motors in Salmon Arm for service.
Yeah.
Because that's where I like to go for no reason other than they're Braby and they're awesome. So I drove there and I was like, just go down to Curtis's.
Yeah.
Just go down to Nine Arsons. So yeah, drove down there. Took West Side Road because screw going through Kelowna and Vernon.
Yeah.
But I got to see some of the fire damage that was down there, and man, yeah, some of the places just wiped out. Like it's just wiped out.
Yeah.
There's one resort that we had stayed at. They had an Airbnb in like one of the apartments.
Okay.
And so we stayed there like a couple years ago, and there were lots of houses around there and lots of little resort things. And then going through there, on Friday, there's just nothing there. It's just all gone.
All gone.
Except for the little bit of the resort that we had stayed at.
Oh, yeah.
Which is wild. It's like, man, this is just crazy. The fire just absolutely tore through there.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
I didn't see too much of the damage in West Bank, West Kelowna, but it was getting dark at that time, so I didn't see much. And as I was leaving West Kelowna, I was like, oh, right. Have they opened up the highway yet to get from Peachland to Summerland?
Oh, yeah.
Because there was a big rock slide that happened.
Yeah. And
they just completely closed it off. But yeah, that's 2 lanes going through there instead of the 4 that would normally be. Just tons of work going on.
Oh, I bet.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I get there, and we're like, well, let's, what are we going to do? Well, let's just play some video games.
Mm-hmm.
Pop the computer over to the big TV. I think we went out and bought one of the big bag of Halloween candy, gummies, chips. It's like 11 o'clock. I'm like, all right, let's get some energy drinks. Let's go crazy.
Like PM?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we were up until 3 in the morning.
Oh, my God.
Playing just random crap.
Oh, yeah.
On Steam.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Nice.
And then apparently it was Pentacon, which is Penticton's con, their anime board game, video game convention.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said the week before, I had gone to CamCon.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, lots of people here. You go to Pentacon?
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so many people.
Oh,
It's ridiculous. Bit of a smaller space.
Yeah.
Than up at the CAC, but way more vendors. Like maybe 3 times as many vendors. Everyone's in cosplay. It was ridiculous.
Wow, they're drawing from Kelowna a lot there too.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure.
yeah, for sure. There were actually people like panels Like there were guest panels and stuff like that. We had talked to a voice actor who was also the guy in the suit for Raphael for Turtles in Time.
Oh, crazy.
And he had also done the animated voice.
Oh,
So
interesting.
we talked to him for a little bit. That was cool.
Raphael's the rude dude of the crew.
He is the rude dude of the crew. He was giving a panel at 3:30, but we didn't hang out that long to go there.
Oh, but what are you going to learn to that? Like, oh,
Right?
it was sweaty.
Yeah, right. Yeah, weird. They didn't have, it was like a smaller space, so maybe that's what made it feel fuller.
Yeah, it was probably more people there.
Yeah, definitely more people.
Mm.
The 501st?
The
Is
what?
that it? The stormtroopers, the
Oh, the 501?
yeah.
Yeah.
They were there with a lot of crew. There were Jawas, Vader
Yeah.
was there.
World's tallest
Troopers.
Jawas.
Yes.
Yeah.
And world's shortest Vader.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, he walked past me, I was like, what's going on?
He's
Just
like
looking down.
What's
He was
his
so
name?
short.
What's his name from Spaceballs?
Yeah. Use the Schwartz.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dark Helmet, is that his name?
I think so.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, short Vader.
Yeah,
It was really weird. It's like, what's happening?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you buy anything?
I bought a pin. I bought 3 pins actually.
Ooh la la.
From the world of Ezos.
Oh, what the hell's that
Yes.
mean?
It's this husband and husband team had made this world. They started doing these maquettes,
Okay.
and it eventually turned into a whole thing. There's a whole world behind them, and now they're selling them.
And what
I
is
got a
it?
card.
What is it though?
They're like little forest protector creatures.
Oh, when you said it, I thought it was ETHOS.
Ezos.
I thought you
Not
said
ethos.
ethos. Okay.
No, yeah, little forest protector creatures that do good in the
Oh,
world, and yeah, they've
I
made this
see.
whole backstory on them, and
Okay.
there's coloring books and field guides, and
Interesting.
they're really cute. I really like them. I was thinking about picking one up, but they're very expensive
Oh yeah.
for what they are.
Artisanal small batch.
Artisanal small batch for sure. They're maybe like 8 inches, and they're like $230.
Too much, dude.
It's super expensive. I would love to have one because the whole world that they've created is interesting, and the team behind it is super cool.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
friendly.
Where are they based out of?
Kelowna, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a
They're really
forest
cool.
sprite.
Yeah. Kind of what they are. Kind of like and they got like wooden masks to scare away people who do bad in the forest.
Oh, dude. I'd be running.
it's really neat. Aegis mobile power washing.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it? That's a
Tell
power
me
washing
about it.
company in Kamloops, BC.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So they sponsored us or what?
No.
Oh, okay. This is just for gratis?
This is just for gratuit. We expanded into detailing, interior car detailing.
Ooh la la.
We have a shop up at up on Bowers Place,
Yep.
just past the old up Lac Lejeune Road.
Oh, near Iron Road?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Further past there.
Is it called Iron Road? Yeah, it's Iron
Yeah,
Road.
Iron
right?
Mask,
Iron Mask,
I
yeah,
believe. Yeah, past the
Slough.
yeah, just past the slough. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
And we're open.
Nice.
Crazy.
And how's business?
Good.
Booming?
So far. Yeah, we've sunk a lot of money into advertising.
No.
So if you're on Facebook, you've probably seen our ad, maybe. I don't know.
I saw you shared a post.
Yes.
I didn't see an ad. I also don't go on Facebook, so.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if you're scrolling Facebook, you might see our ads.
Doom scroll.
Doom scroll, yes. Yeah, super interesting.
Nice.
We're up there. We're working.
Cool.
It's happening.
Nice.
So if you need some detailing done in your interior, you're in Kamloops,
Mm-hmm.
you can go up there. Give us a call.
Nice.
I can't remember what the phone number is. But ampow.ca.
Yep.
You can go there. And
Do you do
it.
house calls?
No.
Oh, okay.
Steam Deck.
Uh-huh.
I got one. I play it all the time.
You do, yeah, I know.
Yeah. And they announced Steam Deck 2. Kind of.
Did they?
Kind of.
How did they
They didn't deny it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of articles floating around out there about Steam Deck 2, and I was like, am I getting one? I don't think so.
Not yet, anyways.
But now I'm like, maybe I am.
Oh, really?
I put a lot of hours on the Steam Deck.
Yeah, but you've only had it for like how long? A year and a half? A year?
Yeah. If it's gonna boost the hardware up a little bit more,
How much does it need to boost?
just so more things are more playable, I think.
That's all it takes?
Yes,
Okay.
just a little bit, a little bit better of a screen, a little bit more playability.
Okay.
Yeah, because I put a lot of hours on this deck, and if the Steam Deck 2 is
Mhm.
coming out, I'll probably pick one up. I think I'm gonna do it. Then I'll have a Steam Deck for sale.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
We'll make some money off that.
Might
Just
make
lose
some money. Yeah, not gonna even break
Get some
even
money
on
back.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, it'll probably like, when the next Switch thing comes out, it's like, am I gonna get that? Yeah.
Of course.
But it's a little different when it's something like that.
oh yeah,
Whereas
sure.
Steam Deck will, in theory, play games that come out.
for years.
Whereas the Switch 2 will be like, oh, you want to play the new game? You're gonna need that Switch 2.
You sure are.
Yeah. Classic Nintendo. Jeez
Yep.
Louise.